Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
If you have made it this far, then you know that this is the end. This is how the world ends. We are the watchmen. We are they who will give witness to the end of the world. We all know the words of old time. Our fathers warned us that this day would come. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came, and destroyed them all. Likewise also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded, but, the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven, and destroyed them all. Even so will it be, in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. People's hearts will fail them with fear. They will be troubled and distressed for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. The protests and uproars of the people over the world, the love of many waxing cold, increases in violence, crimes and murders, perilous, hellish times, civil unrest and mass shootings, unfaithfulness in marriages, concerts and parades, idolatry and all manner of abominable things. These evils are fitted for our time. Children of men, this is how the world ends.
Listen to the live stream of the game now and watch as players run from the field.
What is going on? What's happening? I have no idea what's happening. What is going on? Oh, we got people shooting. Oh my goodness, where? I don't know. People are down on the field. That's crazy.
Oh, the shooting happened in the stands, but it caused chaos on the field. Choctaw Police Chief says one 16-year-old boy died. A 42-year-old man was shot in the chest and is now in ICU.
A report from court records and the Stark County Sheriff's Office states a 13-year-old was on the Discord platform, did create a detailed plan to complete a mass shooting at the Temple, Israel.
These teens are charged with conspiracy to commit a mass Columbine-style school shooting. Connor Pruitt, 13, and his 14-year-old buddy Philip Bird were allegedly planning to target their middle school in Lehigh Acres, Florida. The arrest happened after an 8th grade teacher got a tip from a student at the school that one of the boys had a gun in his backpack.
This neighborhood is known for its vibrant nightlife, we're told. Hundreds of people were in the streets celebrating Halloween. Just as the bars were closing, that's when shots rang out. The Tampa police chief says it started with a fight between two groups and then escalated from there.
We're following breaking news overnight. Chaos and panic in Tampa, Florida after a deadly shooting. This is video from social media showing people running away as shots were fired. 2 people are dead and 18 are in the hospital this morning. Police say it happened just before 3 a.m. as bars were starting to close.
3
in America. This one at Michigan State University Monday evening, where police say a gunman went from building to building on a shooting rampage.
He came in our class and let off 3 to 4 rounds. When it went silent for about 30 seconds to a minute, two of my classmates started breaking open the window.
Police identifying the gunman as 43-year-old Anthony Dwayne McCrae. They say he shot and killed 3 students identified as Brian Frazier, Alexandria Varner, and Ariel Anderson.
3 people are killed in Jacksonville, Florida today after what appears to be a racially motivated hate crime. Police say the suspect went into a Dollar General store targeting African Americans. He was armed with a handgun, AR-style rifle, and bulletproof vest. Police say after killing the victims, he turned the gun on himself, and one of the guns had 2 swastikas on it. Police did get a warning from the man's father, but it was already too late.
Maine officials say it was just before 7 p.m. local time when the gunman first opened fire. The shootings occurring at 2 locations. One, a local bowling alley known as Spare Time Recreation. Its website noting its fall bowling season has begun. The other location, a bar and grill about 5 miles from Spare Time. The website of Shemengi says it was industry night where bar and restaurant workers get a discount. Lewiston police releasing this photo of 40-year-old Robert Carr, describing him as a person of interest and to be considered armed and dangerous.
If people see him, they should not approach Carr or make contact with him in any way.
The gunman caught on surveillance video carrying what appears to be an AR-15 rifle, leaving the bowling alley. Fox News reporting 22 people are dead and at least 30 wounded.
Per a law enforcement source, preliminary information, 22 dead in Lewiston, Maine shootings at 3 locations, a Walmart distribution center, a bar, plus a 3rd location. The FBI supporting and mobilized Maine State Police, taking the lead investigative role, possible suspect in custody.
And talk to us, you mentioned you gathered your 4 children together during that lockdown period when you were first receiving the news. How are your children doing with all this?
How does a parent explain a tragedy like this to family members, right? My children are mid-teens. One of them was at a local athletic event at the high school. I think the thing that's most important to understand is that you cannot make sense of a senseless tragedy, and that you have to just assure them safety and their commitment to walk through these steps with them in a way that tends to their needs and gives them time to process, which is something we should all offer each other and ourselves as we navigate this.
Behold, children of men, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Behold, children of men, I will threaten, I will thunder, I will cast down. Behold, children of men, I have determined destruction for the end of the world and not peace. Again I say unto you, this is not the time of peace but of war, but of evil, but of sickness and death. Remember ye the words spoken of by the mouth of the holy prophets. Remember ye the tokens and tidings spoken and written aforetime. Remember the gospel preached aforetime that has also begun again to be spoken in these last days. Behold, they go forth in all the land, nourishing the dry bones in the earth. They lift up my standard and devour the wine of falsehood and delusion. But the simple, foolish, and all those who exalt the standard of this world hear me not. Neither receive they my words, because I have given him over to all vile affections. They shall eat the fruit of strong delusion and receive the spirit of deep sleep. Therefore shall they look for peace and safety on the earth, and shall find it not. Behold, strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again, until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Behold, children of men, they will declare peace and safety, because the world will continue to marry, to have children, to fornicate and commit idolatry. The world will still have many parties and celebrations, the world will still have goodly possessions. And for all these things, for the many merchandise and products, for the many imports and exports, for their many enterprise and traffics, they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Even then shall the earth taste the spirit of the sword, even the mass shootings and death shall grow upon earth. Behold, children of men, these are the days of evil and great confusion. Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so, shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. Yea, even the sorrows of the sword, even the mass shootings, and all that dwell upon the earth shall be troubled, because they say peace when I have not said peace. Behold, my determination is to bring plagues upon the earth, even the plagues of famine, the sword, great confusion, destruction and death.
Pled guilty to fatally gunning down 4 of his classmates. But before he learned his fate, he got an earful from survivors and families affected by his deadly rampage. As Amber Cogliano reports, the dad of a 14-year-old victim said there can be no forgiveness. And when it was Crumbly's turn to talk, he said, quote, "I'm a really bad person."
Shackled school shooter Ethan Crumbly shuffles into court to learn his fate. And what the now 17-year-old killer heard were cutting words as, one by one, victims and their family members rose to denounce him.
I remember hearing a squish sound against my right ear, and it was the sound of carpet mixed with blood.
Kelly Osage was shot that terrible day along with her 14-year-old friend, Hannah St. Juliana.
I reached my hand over my head, and I realized it was Hannah. I could hear her groaning beside me. I kept trying to reassure her. Someone will come help us. Don't worry. Just keep breathing. Just please stay with me. I said that to her 1,000 times.
The mother of slain student Madison Baldwin shared gut-wrenching details.
My daughter's lifeless body was laying on a cold metal gurney. I remember her hand laying out from underneath the sheet, and her fingernails were blue.
Slain 16-year-old Tate Mears' father said 3 years later, his family was still navigating their way through untold grief.
We want you to spend the rest of your life rotting in your cell. What you stole from us is not replaceable.
The mother of slain 17-year-old Justin Schilling spoke directly to Crumbly, who kept his head bowed throughout the hearing, never once looking at his victims.
If you were that lonely, that miserable, that lost, then you really needed a friend. Justin would have been your friend if you had only asked him.
Crumbly's parents were not in court for their son's sentencing. They face involuntary manslaughter charges. Prosecutors say they bought the gun for their son for Christmas, even though they knew he was deeply troubled. Jennifer and James Crumbly have been jailed while they await trial. Late today, Crumbly rose from his chair and addressed the judge.
I am a really bad person. I have done terrible things that no one should ever do.
Mouth speaking great things. Mouth speaking great things. Mouth speaking great things. We are. Mouth speaking great things. Mouth speaking great things. Mouth speaking great things. Mouth speaking great things. We are. Mouth speaking great things.